All right. So, like I said, we like to travel a lot. Our first international trip was Belize,
Which was supposed to be our honeymoon.
right? Because we were supposed to elope, which we hindsight we probably should have. But
Hindsight is 2020.
right,
I always recommend you're getting married,
go to the courthouse.
just elope.
Yeah.
It saves you so much time, so much money. It's
Mhm.
very beautiful day. I don't ever regret having my wedding. If I could do it over, we would have eloped
Mhm. And just had a party.
and just had a party.
But yeah, so our first international trip was Belize. We stayed at what is the name of that place?
Pure.
Pure. It's an adult only boutique hotel. We in Belize we went to San Pedro it's island. Um, so once we flew into the capital, I forgot the name of it, but went through immigration. The line was very long,
It was hot.
hot as hell. And then you had to take either a plane or a ferry over to San Pedro. We took the ferry, and that took like an hour and a half. The boat, I mean, the plane ride is like 20 minutes, so probably should have took the flight. But you're in this small little plane, and I feel like I would be claustrophobic. But next time we go, we'll definitely take the plane. Um, and the hotel picks you up from the either from the airport or from
Water
the
taxi.
water taxi. Um, and they drive you to the hotel in a little golf cart. And then since on the island there's like really no cars, everybody drives golf carts. We rented a golf cart from the hotel. Um, had an amazing time. We stayed in the King Suite.
Mm. With a plunge
Yeah,
pool.
with the plunge
It
pool.
was way too hot.
What? It was like a hot tub. I'm like, why is this water so hot? And you
Hmm.
couldn't even turn like the temperature down.
Everything was in Spanish.
Yeah, the TV
The
was.
TV was in Spanish.
Um, and oh, and also when you come, because it's on like six cabanas, so it's like not that many rooms there. But when you come, they have your name on the board, so you pretty much get to know everybody who's staying there.
They changed. I think now they have more, but
Yeah, that like because now you can like rent a house
hmm
through them, so they have like more properties. But when we went, it was just a boutique hotel,
we
and
met so many nice people.
also we went during like shutdown, so we a lot of things weren't open, but we still had a good time. Um, we met amazing people. We like this couple that they it was their honeymoon. We still talk to them to this day.
Love them.
Yeah,
Sabrina and Baxter.
yeah.
Hold
Um,
up. It's Serena, not Sabrina.
I thought you did say Serena.
I said Sabrina.
No, Serena and Baxter.
Love them.
They were cool. We met this other couple, not couple. They said they weren't together, but they
But
looked
they was
like, but
together.
they was together. It was his birthday. We hung out with them. Like he was so up.
We went to Secret Beach. Now Secret Beach is like a 20-minute ride on the golf cart. Literally out in the middle of nowhere. You're
Yeah,
thinking you're going the wrong way, but you're going the right way. You go
yeah.
to Secret Beach. It was so nice. Like the service is great. The food was
And
amazing.
they deliver your food into the water because there's like benches and tables in the water.
Yeah.
Um, got this big old seafood platter. In the states would have been like $200. I think I paid like 60. And it was like had lobster, crab, shrimp, oysters, like everything, delicious. But yeah, it started there. Was drinking, and every drink she didn't like, I drank it because I wasn't about to waste no liquor. So I was drinking all types of liquor that day.
hmm So then we went back. Either we got in the pool,
Yeah, we got in the pool, was drinking some more.
and the staff was so nice. Like he would just make up shots for us to take, drinking shots. Then we went in town,
Yeah, went to town, went to a bar.
and that's when his name was Larry.
Yeah, it was Larry.
Larry decided to get off the platform,
Yeah, off the pier and go into the
the
water.
water, and the water was like rough and choppy, and he was like, how did I get down here?"
And I'm like, like you jumped in the water.
And he was just hanging. So we had to get him back on, and then we went back. Then we went to the room.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't remember anything.
Don't remember.
She stuck the key in there.
Yeah, after we got in the room, like my memory is blank from all the drinking I had done that day.
Oh, I know what happened, but It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then it was just a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
And then our second trip was our honeymoon. No, Mexico.
Oh
The
yeah,
bachelorette.
yeah.
Her bachelorette.
We stayed at Temptation. If you know, you know.
But we didn't stay together. We had roommates.
Yeah, we had roommates. I stayed with my friend Annie. She stayed with her former friend.
And then, you know, a lot of our friends came. We had a good time. Temptations was the time.
It was the time. The time was
Pineapples was real out there.
Yes.
People was topless out there. Just a whole bunch of things. But if you know about Temptations, then you know about Temptations.
Right.
It was a foam party.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one of our favorite nights.
Yeah.
The pool was full of foam.
Full of foam. And
full of bubbles. Like to the point where I'm 5'2". And the bubbles were trying to go over my head while I was in the water. So it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But me and our friends, we started throwing ass. Like they played like a mix, and then it went to the club hits, and it was ass shaking time, and we were just throwing ass.
Yep.
At the resort, had a good time. We was drinking. Now, their type of drinks was like, if you ask for a shot,
yeah, they give you.
If this is the cup, this is how much of a shot you get.
Yeah, they didn't put it in shot glasses. They put it in cups.
They put it in cups. So you were drinking like a double or a triple shot.
Yep.
All the time.
Yeah, and the liquor was included, so you know we was drinking.
And you could have gotten like the better package.
Yeah.
But
top shelf.
They had like Humidor. Humidor was fine.
This was fine. We also bought a bottle, so it wasn't an issue. Then our next international trip was our honeymoon. We spent 2 weeks in Thailand. We went to Bangkok, Koh Samui, Chiang Mai, Phuket,
and then back to Bangkok.
Yeah, that was amazing. Beautiful. Like Koh Samui is that airport.
Beautiful.
Like the most
just
beautiful airport I've
ever seen. Outdoors.
Yeah, it was outdoors.
And it was like ponds and flowers, and it was a beautiful airport. Now it was hot because there was no real AC because it was more of an outside airport. Mm-hmm. But Koh Samui Airport was so beautiful. We stayed at a nice hotel.
Yep.
They were nice. The steps was horrible.
Yeah, they had no elevators.
No elevators, so your legs was legging. Mm-hmm. Chiang Mai was my favorite location.
We're going to the night market.
Because we went to the night market every night. We ordered stuff off of Grab. Didn't know what we ordered.
But it was delicious.
Every time. We go to the night market. We would get passion fruit juice.
Yes. We
would buy multiple bottles and bring them back to our Airbnb so we could enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. We ate pad thai.
Weed was legal. Weed
is legal.
So we were able to buy weed, get edibles. Mm-hmm. Like we went to a little lounge.
Oh yeah, it's a lounge. You can buy weed there and you can smoke it there as well.
They give you like a little tray to roll your stuff on. Mm-hmm. They have like snacks. You can, it was real nice and it was real cute. It was not bad. They let you kind of play whatever you wanted.
Yep.
It was a good time. Like we had a great time.
Yep. We went to a beach club too. And they came out with these pre-rolls. You can get whatever you wanted. It was nice.
We spent it was a lot in baht.
Yeah, but it wasn't that much in US.
So it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But we had an amazing time.
Amazing time.
We drank Class A Azul when we were there. Yep. Just lived it up. And then after Thailand,
you want to talk about us going forward, Willing?
Do you want me to tell them about Belize?
What happened in Belize? What? Oh, when I threw up?
No.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. That's how. Oh, girl, I don't care.
Oh. No.
But yeah. Oh, we went sightseeing. We went to an elephant Sanctuary. Almost got ran over by elephant.
The little one.
The baby one was like very out of control.
The elephant was over there kissing up on her though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
was suctioning them lips.
I think I have a video of that, so I put it in. And then our next trip was Japan for our birthdays.
Japan was a good
time, like unexpected good. Like we knew that we would have a good time, but we had a black ass good time, which so, we didn't think we would.
So I had a friend who, well, still have, but she's not stationed there anymore. My sister was stationed there. Haven't seen her in a long time, so I hit her up. Was like, "Hey, I'm here for my birthday." She hit me up. We were in our hotel room. She was like, she was like, "Oh no, we going out tonight." I was like, "Okay." It was so unexpected. So she called all her friends. She said, "Oh no, y'all need to find a babysitter. We're going out tonight. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have a section. We're gonna have a good time, great time." So we were like, "Okay." We did some little things around Japan. We went to this
like our interactive thing.
So like with water and lights and all of the things. So that was nice. We took the train down, which was a huge benefit in Japan. You don't really have to have a car. Like you could take the train. So we took the train from where we were to where she was stationed at.
I forgot to see she was stationed at.
Where she was stationed at. So we literally rode like the whole train. It didn't take like more than like an hour, hour and a half. The train was great, quiet, all the things. So we made it down.
She picked us up.
Mm-hmm. Went to our house. Went to a probate.
Yeah, for Zetas.
Went to a probate. Went back to our house. We changed. We drove and then walked to where?
To the club.
Mm-hmm. The club was lit. So we had a section, so we had to sit down, all the things. We met this girl, her name's Steph. Shout out to Steph. Sam, period. My buddy, my friend. Met Steph. Steph was a good ass time.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the club. We were drinking. We had hookah. They were giving shots.
Yeah, the owner kept giving us shots.
Her and another girl kept buying them. Like they would each buy a round of shots. So like we was just drinking, having a good time. A fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Because it's like baby lesbians. Don't know what happened, but my sister's friend got a knot upside her head.
Big old knot.
And she came back with us. So once we left out the club, it was still a whole bunch of drama. We went to a chicken place.
Oh, that chicken was fire.
Chicken took 45 years to get done.
Because it was a lot of people.
But it was worth it. So then another group of her friends had found this homeless guy in the back of their car.
Like he was in their car.
Asleep. And then they pulled him out and you heard his head hit the floor. Like, but they couldn't do anything. They couldn't arrest him. They couldn't do anything because he was a Japanese citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have any jurisdiction over there. So that was like my first time seeing a homeless person in like Japan.
Mm-hmm.
We got the chicken, went back to our friend's house, was fucking the chicken up.
Fucking it up in the kitchen.
She gave us, my sister gave us her room to sleep in. Mm-hmm. And Steph, I think, slept on the floor. Mm-hmm. And her son slept in his room. And she slept on the couch with her and another, like three of them on this little pull-out couch thing. So it was a good time. Like the girl left. We ended up
just chilling for
the majority of the day. Yeah. Like we watched Martin just laid around.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, people would go out and go get food. We were like, just tell us how much you need to give us. Everybody was like, no, don't worry about it. It's cool. Like you good. We was like, if y'all need something and we go out, we got you. So we ended up like just having a good time. So my sister took us to this food place that wasn't too far from the train station. She ordered our food for us. She said, no, you get this, and this. And then we paid and they gave the money back. It was this garlic rice.
Fire.
And it came out sizzling.
Yep.
You heard like the egg just sizzle. When I say the rice was fire. We had ramen. It was delicious.
We also did Mario Karting through Tokyo. That was amazing.
Somebody rear-ended me.
This lady hit her. I'm like,
real hard.
Did you not see her stop? But yeah, that was fun though. We went to Osaka. We went to Universal Studios on my birthday. And then also we went to this all you can eat like Wagyu beef place. That was amazing, delicious.
We went to a restaurant and we ended up like catching the fish.
Yeah, you
still got the video.
Yeah, you catch your own fish.
And the price of the fish is above it, so you catch it, and then they cook it 2 ways. So we got it like fried twice, but differently.
You got like tempura fried and fried fish.
And I have the pictures and the video of her catching the fish. We went there. We had scallops like fresh in the shell. They were delicious. Like service was good. All the things like we ate great when we were there.
Yeah.
Service was amazing.
People
like
were so nice. And
people
helpful.
were so nice and helpful.
Yeah, because like when we got to the train station in Osaka, we couldn't figure out where the little lockers were to put our luggage in. This lady, she was like, because we clearly looked lost. She's like, yeah, I'll show you. And think like she spoke English, so that was good. She showed us where it was. I was like, thank you so much. She's so nice. Oh yeah, and then at Universal, we went to Nintendo World like before they opened up the one in
LA.
In LA, that was amazing.
Everybody looked the way that they were supposed to. It wasn't a knockoff costume. Like Peach hair was on point. Yeah. Everybody looked like the rides were great. Like it was an amazing time. Like the food was actually cheaper in Japan than it is if you go into like the States. Even our tickets going,
the tickets was even cheaper.
Were cheaper.
Yeah. So if you like, instead of going to Orlando or LA, spend that money on the plane to Japan because the hotel is cheaper, the amusement park is cheaper as well.
So how we ended up going to Japan was we had tickets to go to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico got a hurricane and some stuff, so we were like, you know what? No, it's this travel deal that these pages on Instagram that we follow for like really good travel deals. I think it was we left out at LA, so it was like Escape LAX. On Instagram, they have it for like Chicago, Seattle, Dallas, Austin, Houston, Denver. New York, Denver, Chicago, like Seattle, all the things, because that's the majority we get all of our travel deals from. So we had a credit. We only had to put like a couple dollars to go, and it was like cheap to go to Japan, so it was a direct flight. So all we had to do was get a flight from here
to LA.
Which worked out. The flight was a night flight, so we were able to leave in the evening. We got there like early in the morning. I think we paid like less than five something for our tickets. Went to Japan. Our next trip was
in March,
South Africa.
Yeah.
We got a great travel deal with them because we had a credit with the airline in question.
Yeah, Air France.
And we went to South Africa, leaving from Seattle.
We only spent
the tickets was like
$5 something, but we had a credit, so we only paid $4 something a person. To go to South Africa. Like we'll never find that deal again.
All we just had to do was just get to Seattle, so that was our next thing. We went to South Africa for 10 days. Yep. It was an amazing time. It was an amazing time. It was
a long flight though.
It was a long ass flight, and the journey back was horrible.
Yeah, like from Seattle to Amsterdam was 11 hours. That's where our layover was, and then Amsterdam to South Africa was 11 hours. So 22 hours in the air, and I think our layover was like 3 hours. So, but once we finally got there, we got to Cape Town at night. But the people were so welcoming there. They was like, "Welcome back home." Like I love South Africa. More so Cape Town than Johannesburg, which is Johannesburg too.
Load shedding is definitely real,
but more so in Johannesburg because we didn't experience it in Cape Town.
We stayed at a nice Airbnb. However,
steps, which they didn't say
it was steps
when we booked it,
with heavy suitcases, and then a spiral staircase.
Yeah,
with heavy suitcases. So that was a lot. Yep. But like we met so many nice locals, and like our primary area. Like we knew the people that worked at this cafe, so we would ask for a shot of tequila, get breakfast there. We got croissants from there.
Croissants was fire.
Croissants was fire. Just very nice, very sweet. We went to a restaurant that was very light skinned.
Yeah, people that look like us wasn't working because I felt the way about that.
Very much so.
We also went ATV on the sand dunes. And if you ever do that, have your Uber ride wait for you because trying to get the Uber back was stressful. And also our servers barely worked, so
That
also
too.
sucked.
But the sand dunes were beautiful, like very beautiful. It was literally just white sand in the middle of nowhere. And we had an amazing time. It was just us. It wasn't a group.
Nope. We went on a wine tour. They had some good wines. I also did some gin tasting. Gin's still not my thing.
But we got a bottle though.
Yeah, we did get a bottle.
Then we were on the way. So how the wine tour worked, you were on a bus or you were on like the actual train.
Yeah.
So you would start your tour on one and then you would end up on the other. So we ended up on the train going like at the end of the tour.
Yeah. I think it was like 5 different vineyards.
We got on the bus. I fell asleep.
Yeah, on the way back from the vineyards, because the vineyards aren't in Cape Town. They're like about an hour outside of Cape Town. So yeah, after you've been tasting wine all day, on the ride back, yes, you fell asleep.
And
the bus had like
braked really hard, and I woke up and fell on the floor, and I had a bruise.
And then we flew from Cape Town to Johannesburg. I mean that was cool. We went to this like little flea market thing. We bought some souvenirs. And
went to Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, went to Hard Rock Cafe. Went to the mall. We went to like our Airbnb had like a restaurant at the bottom. So we ate there. And also they had hookah, so that was cool. We had like seafood. You got to pick out which seafood you wanted at like the actual display.
I got a video.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had like that one. Johannesburg, our power went out every night.
The load shedding was horrible. It would just be random parts of the day, and it would be out for hours. Not an hour, it would be hours.
Hours, yeah.
And it would just happen randomly. So you had to make sure like your phone was charged.
Yep.
And where we stayed at, the TV would stay on for a little bit, and then it would just cut off.
Yeah, because they had a generator,
but they needed to
replace
fix the battery.
Because the battery didn't last long after the power went out. Yeah, and then she had woke up in the middle of the night and realized that they had canceled our flight back to the States. So we had to be on the phone with Air France for hours, and they also put us on separate flights, which was stupid.
Which was crazy. So I was going back to Atlanta, and she was going on a completely different route. Also, while we were there, weed is
legal as well.
Medical, but we were able to get around that.
Yeah,
it was this apothecary.
Yeah, you had to sign up online,
and you sign up online. You pay
$5 US.
Yep, you pay $5 US, and it gave you access to the dispensary. The dispensary was a time. You could not video, but you would go in. They had like couches and benches and playing music, and they had bongs that you could smoke out of. They gave you a rolling tray, like you could literally buy what you wanted and smoke it. So people would come in with like pets. They had like dog bowls, very cute, very relaxed. Like you could get edibles, you could get oil, you could get wax, you could get.
They had a cheesecake too.
They had cheesecake, brownies. They had pills, like everything, and it was this thing called a lunch bar. Fire.
I didn't like it, but she liked it.
It was fire. But like it was great. Then leaving out the country. So the guy who stamped me into the country was the guy who actually stamped me out. And I was like, I've seen you before. He was like, no, you haven't. I said, you actually stamped me in. And I gave him my passport. He was like, oh, I did. He was like, well, did you have a wonderful time? I said, we had a great time. We can't wait to come back. it was an amazing time. Like South Africa was amazing, and we did it within like months of each other.
Yeah, because Japan was the end of January, beginning of February, and then South Africa was in the beginning of March.
And then February, I took her on a cabin trip.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day.
Because we had to go pick up our dog.
Yeah.
So
our cabin was in West Virginia.
Valentine's Day surprise for my wife.
She surprised me with it.
And
we had pajamas.
We cooked. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Her sister came up, surprised her on like one of our last nights. We had a hookah, so I got like a travel one to kind of be able to do a little something.
And she brought my nephew with her, so he was just a little cute little chubby baby at that point.
No hair.
No hair, little boy.
She means well.
Yeah. Oh, we went to Costa Rica later on that year.
Yeah. So we went to. Yeah, we did go to Costa Rica.
We went to Costa
Rica. So my sister Dion was supposed to have her birthday in Costa Rica.
They switched at the last minute to DR, but we had already bought our tickets and paid for the hotel.
So we decided to stay. Yeah. So it was just us. We had a great time. It was a time was had.
Yeah, it was what was it, the Hard Rock?
Yep.
The Hard Rock resort in Costa Rica. It was nice. It was all inclusive. The food was good. If like going to an all inclusive hotel, like if you want to see drama, it's always at the pool for some reason, because we met that lady and her husband, which they was beefing.
They had just got married, but the lady was so nice.
Yeah, she was nice.
It was the husband.
He was an asshole. She got a massage on the beach. I went jet skiing while she was getting her massage. There was just like monkeys above, like while she was getting massage. Actually, this monkey stole this dude's lunch out of his book bag. Yeah, we just really stayed on the resort, and it was the rainy season, so it was kind of like cloudy every day, but it didn't rain every day though. And then we left from there and went to homecoming with the GO. Straight from Costa Rica.
Had to bring winter clothes and summer clothes all together.
And then where else did we go? Oh, and then the following, a couple months later, in January, we did our cruise for our birthdays. We started in Puerto Rico. We went to, I think, 5 islands, and then we came back. We stayed a couple of days in Puerto Rico.
Beautiful.
We didn't stay in San Juan. We stayed in what the fuck is the place? Loquillo. I think I can't pronounce it, but it's not too far from the El Yunque rainforest. They have some good restaurants over there. Like, do you remember the name of that place, the breakfast place?
I would have to go back between me and M's conversations to find that.
But yeah, in Puerto Rico, we went ATV riding. We drove through the rainforest. We went to the beach, because the beach was like right outside our Airbnb. We had a beautiful view. Also went to the sandwich place. Fire! I don't remember the name of it, but that's good. I'm hungry. And then in May of last year, we went to El Salvador. Went for like a Thursday through a Monday.
It was cool.
It was cool.
We had pupusas.
Yeah, we also rented the car. They drive crazy out there, but
you have to be a very defensive driver.
And I'm used to that. Like I'm a very aggressive driver, so it didn't bother me. Went to Naui Beach Club. What else did we do?
We went out to eat. That was
we pretty much just ate. But it was cool though. They had the Payless still there, which was crazy. And we went to the little hole in the wall papusa place that was playing They Not Like Us. So I was like, okay, come to this bopping over here too. Yeah. And then for our anniversary last year, we went to Colombia, went to Cartagena. Was there for 5 days? Or a week?
I don't remember.
5 days or a week. We stayed like outside the
5
city.
days is kind of a week.
Yeah. We stayed like kind of outside the city in this nice Airbnb. right on the beach. They had pools. It was beautiful. We also ate a lot there as well. We went to the volcano. Um, we were supposed to go to Palenque, but they tried us, so we canceled. We rented a boat. We had a little sunset cruise on the day of our anniversary.
All booked through the host.
Yeah, all booked through the host. Um, we also went on like this island hopping boat thing.
The party island was the best part.
Yeah, and I also saw some Aggies there. Like I always see Aggies wherever I go. It was cool though. Um, Currently we don't have no travels planned, and we're devastated. But we have other priorities that we're trying to do this year. So
Travel is not the forefront of our minds,
right,
but as soon as we're able to plan another trip,
we'll probably go to Vietnam.
that's our next trip is Vietnam for sure, because the American dollar stretches so much, and just like in Thailand, you can go and buy stuff. Like in Thailand, we were in this like tall ass mall.
Yeah, the malls are like 10 floors in Thailand.
And it was like you could buy dunks, you could buy purses, you could buy suitcases, you could buy electronics, like any and everything that you can think of, you could buy there.
Yep.
So like we got a suitcase, we were able to walk around. They had a little food court. We were able to get like personalized like wallets and things for like our mom, her mom, her grandmother, my mom. We were able to get like some things. They're not the most like fit girl friendly.
But you got some elephant pants, or no, just me?
That was you. It wasn't the most like fit girl friendly, but it is what it is. But like with going to Vietnam is kind of the same. So you can like buy stuff, buy purses, buy bags. I think the higher like the ones that have like the better quality cost a little bit more, but if you think about it in American dollars, it's really not that much. It might be like 20 or like $65. And if you think about it, like I think I saw somebody get like a knockoff Louis, and they didn't really pay like a lot, like less than $100 for like the purse. And then they try to barter with you, and but like we're going for shopping, relaxing and shopping and food.
We always love to eat wherever we go.
Always the food. However, I would love to go back to Japan.
Yeah.
If I could plan
and do Disney this time.
Right. If I could plan any plans for 2025 that would be okay to do, it would be go to Vietnam. Japan could really be like an extended weekend trip. It doesn't have to be like a week. Japan, you could literally go, catch the flight at night, get there, kind of start your day, and then go about your day. Like you could literally probably go from like a Thursday to like a Sunday.
What, from Vietnam?
Japan.
Are you flying from America?
No,
you need at least a Thursday to Tuesday. Because you got to account for the flight time.
Yeah, but your sleep. You would be in the evening. And when you leave Japan, you would get back on the same day.
Yeah, go back and get some ramen. That ramen was fire. I didn't take you to the other ramen, I forgot the name of it, but it's a very small ramen place where you really can't sit with nobody. It's like it's each their own stall, but that ramen is fire.
Where else I would love to go? I want to go to Korea.
Yeah, South Korea.
I want to go to South Korea. That's something I would love to do. So like, if I could have it my way and be gone for like a week.
You could do South Korea and Japan in the same trip.
Right. Like a week, I would do them back to back because they're close together. So that would be like an ideal thing. But
yeah, because I did a solo trip in 2019 to Japan and South Korea. I think I was gone for like 8 days, but it was amazing. Everybody was so nice and helpful. Live?
Hmm What
Any,
else would I do?
any other places you want to go to? Like anywhere in Europe?
Nah. Cappadocia.
Okay. Oh yeah, Turkey. Yeah. I want to go to Croatia.
I want to go back to the African continent.
Yeah, I want to go to Ghana,
I'm gonna go to Tanzania,
Tanzania. I want to go to
Seychelles.
Kenya, Seychelles,
I,
Egypt.
I can skip Ghana.
Oh yeah, because Irish shit. I want to go to Egypt, but when I be looking at Jasmine's vlogs, I'm like, it seems overwhelming.
Yeah.
um, that would have to be like a group. It just can't be us two. But I will go back to Cape Town, and I want to go to Durban as well. Um, Kenya.
I want to hit up South America.
Yeah, I want to go to Brazil. I wouldn't mind going back to Colombia. We can go to Bogota instead. Go to a
Hmm
different part.
Oh, wait. We said we would do what's the island
Oh yeah, San Andreas.
in Colombia.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
That's like a beach town.
Yeah. Um, wouldn't mind going really just Brazil and Colombia. Maybe Peru to go to Machu Picchu.
We said we would go to Panama City.
Oh yeah, Panama City. Definitely would do that. I also wouldn't mind like going to Honduras and Guatemala because we had looked at going to Guatemala at that nice like secluded hotel.
hmm
But I think we went to El Salvador instead.
hmm
Yeah.
But I mean, like 25 travel plans are very much just all over the place because we have things that we want to accomplish in 25, and travel is not
A
on the
priority
top of
right
that
now.
list. A trip or two would be great, but like it doesn't have to
Had
be
to be
anything at the
right because we
moment.
can go to Canada. Like I've only ever been to Quebec. I've never been to Toronto or Vancouver, so we could like do that.
I want to do more like extended weekend trips.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be more bread and butter for us
Mm-hmm.
um as we're going through our transition.
Mm-hmm.
Um so like travel's just not the most prominent thing. Now note, if a ticket pops up and the ticket price is looking right and that American currency is stretching,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stretch over there. Okay. But no, I don't feel like there's any big place I want to go besides like Vietnam
Yeah.
for 25. 26, I would love to do a cruise,
Yeah. Like a Virgin Cruiser or another Royal Caribbean or Norwegian.
or I would do like yes, I would do an Alaskan cruise.
That'd be nice.
That would be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, very demure, very classy. Love to do that. What else would it's
You're
a
pretty
lot
much
of
down to go anywhere.
I really am. I am. It just with things that we have going on, it's kind of like not important to
Mm-hmm.
break my neck for like a trip
Right.
at the moment. Like I want to, expand our little family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the more important thing
That's top of the priority this year.
is expanding our family
Mm-hmm.
from 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
The third person is the fat dog.
The fat dog.
That is probably upset that she's not upstairs with us right now.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.